let's do skincare together and read together because those are two things that I do very good. I'm a dry skin girly. By the way, these PJs are from Amazon. They're like literally my favorite. My eye bags are crazy insane right now, so we're just gonna ignore them. I am gonna put a little bit of something on them to help. I have always had like very deep set eyes, always had these kind of like dark circles under my eyes. They just get worse if I don't get a lot of sleep, which I did not get a lot of sleep last night. So here's hoping that tonight changes that. I'm going to show you the products that I use. We're going to do our skincare together. I'm going to listen to an audiobook, and then we're going to read and go to bed because that's the perfect night in. I'm also going to put Stranger Things on in the background because, like I said, I'm obsessed. So let's do it. Okay, so this is pretty much what I use on a normal day-to-day basis. I'm actually not going to use the Clinique. That's normally what I use in the daytime. So I'm going to set her to the side. I'm going to go in with the La Roche-Posay Gentle Foaming Moisturizing Wash. Then I'm going to go in with my retinol from them. And then the Kiehl's Avocado Eye. This stuff you only need a tiny, tiny bit. And then the Youth of the People moisturizer. I feel like this is a little bit thicker, so it's better for at night. I'm a very dry skin girly. So let's put this audiobook on. I like to listen to my audiobooks at 1.5 plus speed.
I'll be here. Before I left, I said goodnight to him and Knox. Colt and Creed walked me to my house. They stayed with me because
anytime I'm listening to Binding 13 on audiobook, which happens a lot, my husband is always like, I don't understand how you can even hear that. That sounds absolutely insane.
Creed came inside too.
But just because I've listened to it a lot, so I know what they're saying. But it does sound a little insane with the accents when it's going that fast. Again, going in with the La Roche-Posay Gentle Foaming Cleanser. I don't have my nails on, so it doesn't give the like effect that I want it to. It kind of sounds silly. Also, I want to put something here on this back wall. Let me know. I'm trying to find like the right picture to go. The lighting in here is really insane. I'm actually not as pale as I look in this, I promise, okay? I promise. Now I'm going in with my retinol serum. Because your girl's 30, so we need some retinol. I need some harder stuff than this. Give me the drugs! I know some people are like really against like fillers and Botox and stuff, but I think I'm getting to that point where I want some, you know? I like a little bit of lip filler.
Colt nodded and left to turn off the living room light. Creed scooted closer, spooning me. He let out a big yawn before burrowing his nose against the back of my neck. Colt returned, flipped off the bedroom light,
and now I'm going in with the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado.
After my eyes adjusted to the dark,
you do not need a lot of this. I have learned the hard way. You truly do not need a lot. I'm just taking this much. I'm going to rub it on both hands and put it underneath my eye.
His fingers didn't stop at my shoulder. They followed my collar.
It's very thick.
His touch did something to me. It made my heart pound in my chest. The butterflies,
but I really feel like it helps. And the skin underneath your eyelids is so thin, so you just have to be really careful.
His fingers moved down from my throat. They paused at the top of my breast as if to give me.
Oh, it's getting a little spicy. Let me turn it off for a second. I'm just kidding. A little X-rated for chill. Get unready with me. Do my skincare. Okay, and now I'm going to finish it off with Youth of the People, the moisturizer. And we gotta go in with the deodorant. Recently, I've been really liking The Secret Sweat and Outdoor. Am I the only person, like, if you use the same deodorant, kind of like, you know, when you use the same shampoo for too long and your hair, like, stops agreeing with it? I feel like when I use the same deodorant for so long, my, like, balance, my pH balance, I don't know what it is, my chemistry, my makeup, whatever inside my body, it just doesn't agree with me. And then I'm like, wait a second, this is not working anymore. And then especially because I self-tan, sometimes you have to be really careful what you use when you self-tan because some deodorants just like don't work. Which I actually, while I have you guys here, for anybody who self-tan, I don't know if you self-tan, but if you self-tan and you like feel like you can't get, this is probably TMI, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. If you feel like you can't get that smell off, especially from under like your armpits, go in with the Panoxyl, take it, like do like a layer, put it on, and like just keep it there for like a minute or two, shave your legs, do whatever else you're doing in the shower, wash it off. If you self-tan, I feel like you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. That is one of the reasons why I hate self-tanning, is because I hate how my armpits smell. And it's like, it's not even that it's necessarily BO, but it's something that mixes with your body odor, your like natural odor, and it does something, and you smell like teriyaki, I don't know. But I don't like to smell like that. So I go in with this, and then I go in with deodorant, and I don't smell like that. So that was TMI. I'm just the type of person, like unfortunately, I used to think that I was so like, especially when I was growing up, I'm like, I'm so mysterious. Like, you, no, girl, you're telling everybody every little detail of your life. You've literally never come across as cool and mysterious. Ever. You come across as chatty Kathy. Everybody knows everything about your life. If you don't want people to know information about you, please stop talking. But I don't know. I've never learned the art of shutting the F up. I'm trying to. I try to bite my tongue when it comes to certain things. But unfortunately for me, once it enters my brain, I'm like, I have to say it. But recently, if I'm with my best friend, I'm like hitting her leg, or I'm like this. I'm like, I gotta tell you later. If I don't tell you now, I gotta tell you later. My husband, I'm the same way with. Like, I love looking at my best friend or my husband when like something is happening and being like, we're gonna talk about this later, right? And then they look at you. There's like no better feeling than that. There's no better feeling than that. Oh, and the audiobook that I'm listening to, I've been talking about Ashley Ross Tech. I'm basically her like fangirl right now, but I'm listening to sorry, I got like some moisturizer on it. I'm listening to Find Me on there. Hold on. Wait. Isn't this what the beauty gurus used to do back in the day? Except for I'm not a beauty guru. I'm a book guru. Okay, let's go read. That's what we're gonna go. One who does this, that I do like to put body spray on before I go to sleep. I'm gonna use the Frenchie Vanilla Cashmere. I just want to smell good when I go to sleep, you know. I just like really want to like soak it. Oh, my skin, it looks like glass. Okay, it's time for bed. She's getting a little crazy. She needs to go to bed. Okay, we're gonna keep reading this. I think I'll probably finish it tomorrow. I have something in my head for tomorrow. I don't want to say it because if I don't do it, I don't want to sound like a liar, so I'm not gonna say it. But I have an idea. I'm going to light a candle. This is the fresh balsam. This is the fresh balsam. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, and I don't know why. I thought if I sung it, it would somehow make it sound better, but she's gonna be, and again, it's like, I feel like, oh my god, we must escape the village. Let's go. Come on before mother finds us. Okay, I'm gonna leave that in. That's my personality. I apologize. This is just who I am as a person. I also need to get my nails done because they look stubby and ugly and not cute. Okay, I'm done. I'm done showing you my weird personality. This off. And I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? My kids wanted to watch Stranger Things from the beginning last night. And so they're a little bit younger. My oldest is 12, almost 12. He's 11. And then my middle son is 9 and my daughter is 8. And they wanted to watch it last night. And the earlier seasons, I feel like they're okay. And then we got to episode 2 and my daughter was already asleep and Jax was like, that's my middle, he was like, Mom, I'm scared, can we turn it off? And I was like, you know what, yes, because I forgot how kind of creepy it is at the beginning of the seasons. So and I'm gonna play this in the background just for like a little noise, you know, or a little ambiance, a Stranger Things ambiance. What more could you want? I low-key hate this episode, but I am happy they brought her back. So, spoiler alert, sorry. I am on chapter 6, and it's cutesy. It's really cutesy.
It's white outside, and the night is cold. Everyone's lighting candles.
Oh, it's so angsty. Like, even if it's just like a little angst, like, because there's this, she says, Theo, 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 why can't I stop seeing Theo? And then she says, hi, because what the hell else am I supposed to say to the man who tore my heart to pieces and has been devastatingly missing from my life for 7 years? Devastatingly missing from my life for 7 years. That just speaks to my angsty little heart. I love books that make me feel like that. Like, and it doesn't even have to be like a super heartbreaking book, but when you have a line in there like that, and I just feel like that teen angst, or that like young love angst, because they're not teenagers anymore, but like that young love angst, when I can feel that through a book, that it's why I love reading new adult, and why I still will read like young adult, and why I love watching like One Tree Hill and shows like that, is because nothing quite captures that. And I feel like I talk about this all the time, but I love that feeling. Like, I love the feeling that it evokes in me. It just makes me feel, I feel it everywhere. Like, I feel it in my chest, in my stomach, like, ugh. Just make me cry, you know what I mean? Just like F me up with angst every time. You know what this is giving? Because he's helping her, like, he's helping her out with her car troubles. It's giving One Tree Hill. When Lucas goes and helps Peyton. Oh, that scene by the lake, when I first saw that, I'll never forget. Because I was probably, I think I was like 10 or 11 when that, like, when season 1 first came out. I can't quite remember when I first watched it, but I remember watching it with my brother, who was probably like the age they were all, because he's 5 years older than me. He was probably the age they were in the first season, and I remember he was like obsessed with it too, and every night it would come on, we would watch it. And even like as he got older, if he was home, he'd come watch it in my room with me, or I'd go watch it in his room with him. And I just thought, like, he seemed so, my older brother, he seemed so cool, and I just was like obsessed and in love with Lucas. I hope this is a safe space for me to tell you that, like, I am a Lucas apologist. I love Lucas. I love Peyton and Lucas. They're my favorite couple of the series. If you don't know, I obviously love angst, and I love the drama of it all. So, like, are we shocked? Are we really shocked? Alright, that's going to be it for tonight. I'm going to try to read some more of this, and I will see you tomorrow for day 6. Thank you for joining me for this vlogmas and bookmas. It is my first one, so I hope I'm not boring you too much. My life is pretty boring. Like I said yesterday, I really did have some like more fun stuff planned. More of me being out of the house, but because we're dealing with sickness over here, we're kind of quarantined. Thankfully, my son's feeling a lot better, so we're hoping to get out of the house tomorrow, which is really exciting. And I might take you along if we go to any places that I think you would enjoy. So I hope you have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!